Well, people lost everything here, but they have their lives and they got out, and that's amazing. Wilson Walker with me now. And Wilson, you saw some amazing stories because you were right in the middle of this firestorm, and it was a firestorm.
And I smelled it from my home in San Francisco. That's when I jumped in the car and headed north, and it was truly an incredible thing to be in the middle of. I was just thinking, I think anyone who was here last night or today will be talking about this for a long time, and anyone who was stuck in the middle of it just will not soon forget it.
All right, let's take a look at it.
For me, it was just this immediate, we smelled smoke, it started getting windy, and all of a sudden, there's this bright orange sky.
And it was just one of the fires tearing through wine country, a scorching wall of flames marching south along the Napa Sonoma county line.
Get out while you can, I guess.
And for hours, that was the challenge here, trying to find a path away from this fire when fire was burning in every direction.
There's fires everywhere. I've been sent in 3 different directions to evacuate horses. I'm receiving horses. I'm going to do everything I can.
Yeah, trying to get out of here. We saw it, now it's getting across the road. It's all bad.
Now here's a good example of what drivers have been looking at on Highway 12 tonight. Pretty much a plow through either thick smoke or actual flames. This fire has crossed the highway several times in the last couple hours. It's left drivers stranded on either side of the fire and sometimes actually stuck between several pieces of fire moving around the highway. Sometimes the best you can do is just sort of stand here, let things burn through.
Where we're at right now, it's hard to see, and it's super windy, and it's not helping at all.
One driver collided with an empty highway patrol cruiser. He later checked himself into the hospital, but ultimately this was an escape. Emergency workers simply trying to get people out of the way of a fire that was never going to slow down.
I overheard some guys over there that they got houses and families over there.
And daybreak didn't bring much relief. The winds kept driving the devastation through communities like Glen Ellen. Firefighters say the flames jumped over their heads here, leveling homes along both sides of the street.
It's everywhere right now. This is nuts.
Between Glen Ellen and Santa Rosa, flames continued to burn along roadways and through neighborhoods.
Look what we got here. We're in the middle of nowhere right now on Bennett Valley Road, and we're being consumed right now.
Consumed by a fire that for hours seemed to be everywhere and entirely unstoppable.
And I grabbed a few things. We left, didn't think my house would ever burn down. The whole neighborhood was gone.
And Wilson, among all of that and all those people rushing to get out, what was it like? Were people freaked out?
I can't say enough about everyone. Pretty harrowing kind of moments there. I never saw anyone panic. I never saw anyone lose their cool or get impatient. I saw a lot of people asking each other, hey, what's it like down there? You don't want to go that way.
Right,
Why don't we,
right.
you know, a lot of people trying to figure things out together. And that was the same story from Highway 12 in Napa clear here to Santa Rosa. Then the gentleman you just saw who lost his house managed to laugh about it. So an incredible show of spirit across 2 counties.
Right, because people got out and they're safe, most of them. All right, Wilson, thanks very much.